Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azita Shazwani binti Mamahiri, and I am the representative of my groupmates to present the introduction of the international trade of Thailand. And the rapid growth has dominated the global economy of recent decades and powered in the part by an explosive rise in the foreign trade. Okay, Thailand also is a significant exporter dependent emerging economy, which is contribute for more than two-thirds of the national income. And Thailand also is an the active Asian members and very open to the foreign trade. And for the major export in Thailand is the vehicle, computer processing equipment, jewelry, and rubber goods. And for the imports is the crude oil, machinery, electrical and the chemical equipment. And in general, foreign trades open the opportunity and increase resources efficiency and allocation, which is promote the development in the effect. And many advantages such as reducing deprivation and improvement of the income distribution is also frequently happen. And as the result, many countries are supporting trade policies as the instrument for the boosting economic growth, and especially for the free trade. And at the beginning, there was not much focus on the effect of the foreign trade, such as the financial, social, and the environment.
I will continue with my part, which is to explain about the benefits of international trade in Thailand. The first one is international trade promote tourism industry. As we know that international trade, which is import and export, contribute greatly to a nation economic growth, in addition to foreign tourism. Hence, foreign trade is also directly related to the agriculture, manufacturing, and service sector. It's including international tourism. There are countries having high trade value, with Thailand to have a high number of tourists visiting a country, such as Japan, China, United States, and Singapore. For the second benefit of international trade in Thailand is long-term driver of Thailand's export economy. Thailand export are expected to benefit from increased investment in infrastructure and continued commitment by the government to principle of free market. This will allow the country to continue to exploit its massive low-cost labor force to produce and export a wide range of products to a variety of partners. According to the data, China, US, and Japan account around 31% of Thailand export, exposing the country to allow world three largest economy. The country is well placed to benefit from strong regional growth, while the 9 ASEAN countries accounting for an additional 25% of export. The status of Thailand as a founding member of ASEAN and APEC strengthen those trade links. Hence, if the country's supportive government and trade large diverse trading base with continue to boost Thailand economy may experience a significant upside. The last point is Thailand and ASEAN trade liberalization. ASEAN seeks to promote socio-economic growth and regional stability through banking cooperation, trade, technology, forestry, manufacturing, and tourism. In 1992, the leader of the bloc decides to establish a national single business such as ASEAN FTA. The implementation of ASEAN FTA caused the tariff among ASEAN nations is greatly reduced. The three main impacts of the FTA include tariff cut on goods, reducing barrier to trade in commodities, and saving time as a result for shared logistics. The permanent member of the bloc also undertook to work together to encourage foreign investment in the region. This situation give benefit to the Thailand during the trade activity. ASEAN cross-border trade is easier because trade restriction imposed on member state do not burden every of country members. So I think that's it. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. So I will continue this presentation with the conclusion part. Okay, so my name is Muhammad Hidayat bin Abdul Manan, metric number 255814. Okay, so for the conclusions, the outcomes demonstrated that international tourism demand in Thailand was inelastic in the short term. In any case, that elasticity of the demand interest was probably going to be higher in the long term, suggesting that movement costs could affect the tourism demand in the long term than for the short term. The tourism demand in Thailand was named a typical decent from a financial perspective because of the positive salary flexibility of interest in both the short and the long term. Also, salary versatility of interest would in general be higher in the long term than the short term. In other words, the higher the per capita salary of a nation, the higher the probability that vacationer in that nation will make a trip to Thailand. With respect to factors, global vacationer will visit Thailand in an earlier year are probably going to venture out to the nation in the next year. The outcomes additionally recommended that the population size of a nation had insignificant positive effect on the quantity of worldwide visitors appearance. However, such effect will in general be more noteworthy over the long haul. Likewise, the separating among Thailand and vacationers nation of beginning world in general result a little negative effect on the quantity of voyagers in the present moment than in the long term. Despite the fact that imports cause a negative impact on the trade balance of Thailand, they appears to have a critical positive effect on the quantity of sightseers venturing out to the nations, which thus prompt to beneficial outcomes on the nation's income. So, in these manners, it is fundamental that the Thai government convey a strategy that advance the two imports and first among Thailand and the nation in North America, and it is prescribed that Thailand's export to nations in South America and Africa be expanded. So, lastly, with everything taken into account, international trade among Thailand and nations in this continent or region assists with expanding tourist arrival. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.